And good morning and welcome back, everybody. For anybody new, hello. My name is Meg. I am lactose intolerant, I am gluten intolerant, and I eat on a phase 3 low FODMAP diet, meaning I know which FODMAPs bother me so that I can eliminate or avoid them and enjoy the ones that don't seem to bother me as much. So we're jumping straight into breakfast. I am starving today. This right here is actually the inspiration for breakfast today. It's some leftover taco meat that I had for dinner last night. I also have a couple eggs, a potato, tomato, some green onion, and some cheese. What am I making this morning? I am making a taco egg scramble. Sounds delicious. It's going to be very quick and very simple. The thing that's going to take the longest is air frying the potatoes. I already have the air fryer out. So let's get started on breakfast. Like I said, today I am going to be having a taco and egg scramble on top of air fried potatoes. The potato I'm going to chop up into bite-sized pieces before topping it with half of a teaspoon of oil, salt, and pepper, of course, plus a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Then I'm going to toss them to coat, add them to my air fryer basket, and then I'm going to run them in my air fryer on 370 for 10 to 12 minutes, being sure to shake it halfway through so that they get cooked more evenly. When the potatoes are just about done, that's when I started to scramble up my eggs, cook them to your likeness. Unfortunately, I ended up overcooking mine a little bit. And then it is time to assemble my bowl. First, I add in the potatoes, then my scrambled eggs. Then I top it off with some diced up tomatoes, some shredded extra sharp cheddar cheese, and a little bit of green onion. Delicious. Well, breakfast is done. I'm enjoying my cup of coffee. There is the final product. You could add whatever you wanted to the top of this. You could even add like avocado. You could add jalapenos. I just didn't want to. There's already so many good sources of fat in this, from the olive oil, from the eggs, from the cheese. I didn't want to add any more. But I am excited to try the final product. Oh, I didn't add the taco meat. How could I be so silly as to forget the taco meat? I warmed it up in the microwave and I totally forgot to add it. Let's remedy that really fast. Add the taco meat to this. And there it is with the taco meat. I still can't believe I forgot that. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, it's so excited to have taco meat wait, where's the taco meat? Okay, let's dive in and give this a go. Let's get some taco meat and some of my sadly overcooked eggs. I turned my back for one moment and they were overcooked, I swear. And there is the bite. That is delicious. Oh my gosh. That right there, holy smokes, is an amazing way to use up leftover taco meat. I love finding creative ways to use leftovers, and this one is a winner. I'm gonna take my cup of coffee. I'm gonna take my breakfast. I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you guys back at lunchtime. Welcome back. It is now lunchtime, and I was digging through my fridge trying to figure out what to have for lunch, and I found a random assortment of vegetables and fruits, and some of them very sad looking, like this bell pepper that kind of got lost in the back of the drawer. So I decided that I would make pasta Primavera-ish. I don't have a lot of vegetables that would be totally considered traditional. I don't have any zucchini. I do have carrot. I have bell pepper. I don't think I've ever seen one with tomatillo. I have tomato. Normally they have like grape or cherry tomatoes in them, but I don't have that. I have a regular Roma tomato. I have some canned corn. And a lot of the times you see pasta Primavera, it has peas. I can't really have peas, but I can do corn. And I'm gonna be super lazy. Instead of using garlic, I'm gonna use garlic infused olive oil because I just don't feel like spending time chopping up garlic, I'm not gonna lie. For the protein in this, I'm going to be using extra sharp cheddar because I do not have Parmesan cheese. I'm also going to be using tofu, firm tofu in this for the main source of protein. If you don't like it, you could use like chickpeas, or you could even probably put chicken in it, or another kind of bean, I guess. So I've already got the water boiling to throw the pasta in. I just need to get the vegetables chopped up really quick, sauteed in a little bit of the garlic infused olive oil, and add seasoning. That's how easy this is going to be for lunch today. So let's get to making it. For lunch is this non-traditional pasta primavera with tofu. I want to start off by cooking my gluten-free rice pasta. While the pasta cooked, I went ahead and chopped up all of my vegetables and some tofu. In a pan with some garlic infused olive oil, I add the vegetables that take the longest amount of time to cook, with salt, of course. When they're about halfway done, I add in all the rest of the vegetables except for the tomatillo, a little bit of butter, and some more salt and pepper, plus a dash of oregano as well. A little bit of lemon juice, and then I add in the pasta with a little bit of pasta water that I had reserved, and then I finish it by topping it with the tomatillo, just because I prefer tomatillo fresh, the vibrant taste fresh over cooked, and be sure to adjust salt and pepper to taste. And then I topped it off with a little bit of that grated sharp cheddar cheese and a bit of parsley, fresh from my garden. There is a huge serving of the pasta primavera. One thing I forgot to add, I'm on a roll today on forgetting, I'm gonna add a pinch of crushed red pepper to it, just because I love adding crushed red pepper to my pasta dishes. The fun part about this recipe is it kind of can be used for any vegetables that you have just like lying around in your fridge that need to get used up, which is great because I've been like needing to use up a lot of stuff. My fridge is stuffed to like the gills. It is so full. And before I forget, because I always forget to say this, the recipe that inspired this recipe, along with any of the other ones that I used today, will be linked down in the description box. Now let's go ahead and try it. Let's get a little bit of everything. Tomatillo, carrot, tofu, pasta. I think that's a pretty good helping. There's the bite. Let's give it a try. It doesn't matter how many times I have like pasta with fresh vegetables in a combination of different types and sauces. It's almost always good. It's almost always good. It's really hard to mess it up. Excuse me. I'm gonna have another bite. Second bite, just as good as the first one. So I am going to go enjoy my lunch, and I'll meet you guys back when I start making dinner. And welcome back. It is now dinner time. I found a recipe I think that utilizes a lot of the ingredients that I happen to have in my fridge and pantry. Like I still have a little bit of lettuce. I have avocado and tomato. I have some skin on, once bone-in chicken thighs. I removed the bone, and the recipe actually calls for bacon. I scoured my freezer. I thought I had some bacon, but no, I didn't. But what I did find was some prosciutto, and I can go ahead and throw this in a pan and crisp it up, kind of like bacon, and use it in place. I think it'll be okay. So I'm gonna get that going and get the chicken seasoned up, and we will get started on dinner. For dinner is this rosemary barbecued chicken salad topped with crumbled prosciutto. I started off by cooking the prosciutto in a cast iron pan until it was nice and crispy. Then I seasoned up the chicken with a good helping of salt, pepper, and then I crumbled up some dry rosemary over the top. And I was sure to do that to both sides of the chicken. And then I took it out to the grill and barbecued it until it was done. While the chicken rested, I added all the ingredients for the rosemary vinaigrette to this little shaker jar, plus a teaspoon of maple syrup, because I love the flavor of maple syrup and rosemary together. And I shook it until it was emulsified.
Then it was time to assemble the salad. I added my greens, some onions, and some diced tomatoes to my bowl. We're topping it with a serving of the rosemary vinaigrette, and then making sure I tossed it to cover all of the leaves with this delightful vinaigrette. I also have these plantain nuggets. They're a little stale, but I figured it'd be a nice crunch to add to the top, so I added them in as well before serving up this nicely dressed salad and then adding the chicken on the side. And I also garnished with a little bit of avocado and some of that crumbled up prosciutto over the top.
This plate full of food is beautiful. This recipe has like a very fall feel to it. I think it's just because of the rosemary, but that's fine. It's still fresh and delightful and beautiful. And I cooked the chicken on the grill, which makes it even better. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try the salad with the rosemary vinaigrette that I added a dash of maple syrup to. See how this tastes. This is similar to a dressings that I usually make, but the flavor profile is just a touch different. I think this is a case where it would be better to use white wine vinegar instead of red wine vinegar. Personally, I think the red wine vinegar kind of covers up the flavor of the rosemary and the maple a little bit, but it's still pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and try a bite of this rosemary grilled chicken. I'm excited about this. Oh my gosh, that's really good. It might be also because I left the skin on. Extra fat means extra flavor. Holy smokes. That this is delicious. All the other meals I had today were really good. This is my favorite one of the day. Ooh, I'm going to go enjoy my dinner. And that means that will be it for me for today. I hope you guys found some inspiration in the meals that I made today. Always be sure to double check ingredients to make sure that they will work for you, because what works for me might not work for you. If you enjoyed the recipes today, give the video a thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on more content like this. And I will see you guys back next time. Bye, guys.